I'm just so upset. It literally could have happened in the middle of the stream. I'd still be upset, mind you, but I wouldn't have minded. The fact that this shit happened right when I'm near the end, I I'm just so upset. I'm at a loss for words. Honestly, I have no idea how else I'm supposed to feel. Also, that's exactly what I thought it was. Not gonna fall for that. Of all the names that could have been by there, yeah, I'm not falling for that. Anyway, let us attempt to finish this. I'm honestly not in the nicest of moods right now because of all this, but I already said I would go through all this in the end. Didn't really miss much dialogue from that previous bit, so.
One night is too.
How hilarious would it have been if that was the last one and there was nothing else? Then it'd be like, what was the fucking
It was a
point?
trap all along. Everyone was so distracted by the spy, they didn't notice the Chancellor was possessed.
No, it was a trap all along. No one would have thought that Concrap would fuck them.
Now there's an idea. If we want to get rich quick, we should impersonate a ruler.
It figures.
Why? Don't you want to be rich and powerful?
I don't think riches were the Empire's motivation.
I want to rule a country. I want to live in the lap of luxury.
Don't think that's gonna happen.
Now the rate you're going.
Yeah. How about just one day? One day of living like a king.
I suppose that sounds fair. I can ask the King of Pandora for you next time we're there.
Really? You would? Woohoo!
Are you sure that's a good idea?
There's a lot more to being king than having servants. Our overeager friend could learn a thing or two.
Oh, I get it.
And they somehow would rule all of Pandora, and the whole world would go to shit afterwards. And again, do apologize if my enthusiasm has decided to take a sudden dive dip down. After all the crap stuff that's been going on, that just drops the ball literally just like that. I mean, why should I give sympathy to
One
Concrap
night.
at this point? Anyway, next one.
Guys, we need to talk.
It's strange seeing you so serious.
What's this about?
We've been together for a while now, right? Through thick and thin, 3 peas in a pod.
Well, yeah.
I think it's high time we had a heart-to-heart. Just to air out our grievances with each other, you know?
That sounds reasonable. What is it you wanted to say?
Don't get mad, sis, but you toss and turn so much the room rattles. I can barely get any shut-eye.
I do not. Besides, you snore so loudly you wake up the innkeeper.
I object. I don't remember ever snoring.
Plus, it's kind of hard to tell in the remake. If you look at the SNES version, you can definitely tell Polpoi has that loud throat snore sprite. So I believe that.
Of course you don't remember. You were asleep.
Well, it's a wonder any of us can sleep with all this racket.
Because, yeah, hard to tell the way these sprites are now. In the SNES version, you can easily tell what looks like what during that moment there.
One.
But yeah, next one.
Never thought I'd come across a test where I have to fight myself.
People say you're supposed to overcome your own shortcomings, but this is too literal.
Wasn't as hard as I thought it'd be.
You did seem to have an easy time fighting my shadow.
I knew I didn't have to hold back against a fake sis. It was a chance to vent my frustrations.
Frustrations on
ungrateful.
what?
I had no idea I moved so awkwardly during battle.
That's not surprising. It's hard to observe yourself from an outsider's view.
Well, I know I don't look that stupid when I fight.
Really? It looked the same to me.
You never pull your punches.
But those shadows weren't perfect copies anyway. I'm a lot more poised when I fight, right?
I don't think there's any way to answer that without making you angry.
What's that supposed to mean?
You can't even dodge answering without it making her angry.
To argue is death. To avoid is death. So yeah, not even talking about the
One
Mana
night.
Palace. Not yet, anyway.
I got a question. If you could transform into a monster like those guys from the Empire, what would it be?
How about no?
A monster? Me?
Come on, it's not for good or anything. Just a temporary transformation, like a werewolf.
I just don't think there's a monster out there that can compare to little old me.
I agree that no monster could stand up to you. They'd be too scared.
Wah.
You know, I think I'd want to be a vampire. Then I could fly.
Ooh, me too. I want to fly.
No way, you're not vampire material. I'm much more vampiric.
What makes you like a vampire?
Is that something to be proud
At least
of?
I've got bangs.
I'd say you're more of a blat.
Oh, come on. Sis, back me up.
You both seem like rabbits to me.
Wah, wah. For all we know, they're all rabbits. Anyway, on to the next
One
one.
Excuse me?
Now we see Dryad show up.
Whoa! Where'd you come from?
Hello, Dryad. Did you need anything?
No, not anything in particular. I simply wanted to know if it's really all right for me to accompany you.
You have the reviver spell. Trust me, you're a blessing in disguise.
Of course it is. Your magic is really useful.
I am not so sure.
It is! You're really helping us out.
We think of you as our trusted ally, and we will definitely need your help in the future.
I see. I have always doubted my abilities, but if you truly believe I can help, I will do my best. Please call upon me at any time.
She left.
Sounds like Dryad has a problem with anxiety.
Poor Dryad. She probably gets depressed easily.
I apologize for getting depressed.
No, wait! I didn't mean it.
Yeah, it was just a silly joke.
I see.
This might be a difficult elemental in the end.
Am I being difficult? I'm sorry. Look, you don't have to be sorry, Dryad. Then I'm sorry for being sorry.
One night is too
Anyway, next visit.
All the seals on the seeds have been broken.
I never thought it'd come to this.
Hey, guys.
What's bothering you?
It wasn't possible before, but I've got an idea for the mana seeds. If we planted them, maybe they'd sprout.
I'm pretty sure Santa tried that, and look what happened to him.
Huh? That's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Probably.
But it would make sense for a mana seed to grow into a tree if it were planted.
When you put it that way.
And most trees make more seeds the more they grow.
Yes.
So, So if we grew a mana tree, we can make more mana seeds, right? And if we've got so many mana seeds, you wouldn't mind if I ate one, right? Just to taste it?
Uh-huh.
Wait, what?
You still want to eat one?
I don't care if I get indigestion. I want to do it. I want to do it.
One.
Anyway, next one.
How does something as huge as the Mana Fortress stay in the air?
Yes.
It's mana. Mana can do all that?
There's enough firepower in there to destroy the world. That's crazy.
It still feels like a fairy tale, even though I know you've got the legendary Mana Sword.
Hard to believe it's got that much power.
You know... Gotta say, I know it's evil and all, but the Mana Fortress does look pretty cool.
Think before you talk. Now is not the time.
I agree. It does look impressive.
Ugh, focus, you two.
Wait. Now let's move on to our next one.
One.
Let's see what you have to say this time around.
I realized something after fighting all these people from the Empire.
Oh?
All the Imperial subjects that we've met have been normal people. So what about the generals?
What do you mean?
We just assume they're bad guys because they're leading the enemy forces. But what if they've got reasons?
I think I see what you're getting at, bro. The mana power might be too much for the Emperor and his forces to resist.
We need to figure out what's behind the corruption. Get at the root of the problem.
This is the most serious you two have ever been.
I can't explain it. Maybe it's just my sprightly intuition, but something about this isn't right.
I feel the same.
Me too. No matter what's behind this, we gotta stop it. That won't change.
Right! You're good at making complicated things sound easy, sis.
I can't tell if that's a compliment.
We still have a goal. Come on, guys. We've got work to do.
And that work is to just sleep it off. So I wonder if this is the whole Emperor got killed and then all his, quote, loyal subjects, end quote, offed him up so they could take the power themselves. If that's the case, there's still
One.
the Pure Land bits over there.
Originally, I left Pandora with you to find Diluc. I never thought this would turn into such a long adventure.
I'm glad you came, though.
Yes, me too. I'm happy to be with you both.
Ah, you'll make me blush.
Don't get used to it. But I wanted you to know that I would never have made it this far without such good friends. Remember when we first met and you were about to become a goblin feast? You grew up. Now you really act like a hero.
Thanks.
Don't doubt yourself, okay? And you're still a bratty little sprite, but I have to admit that it's never boring with you around.
You're too
Just true.
nice.
Are you sure that was a compliment?
What?
I'm kidding. Thanks for everything. I'm so glad I met both of you.
I think one thing that would have helped Prim's character would be like, I still remember back when you looked like you were going to be a goblin feast. Which, to be fair, back then you probably would have been had I not intervened. But now, you look like anyone
One night is
that would take you as the main course for a goblin feast. You could finish them off 20 X times over.
Hey, bro? Sis?
But, what can you do?
What is it?
I wanted to say thanks. This has been a wild ride, but you guys were great people to get stuck with.
The ride isn't over yet.
Yes, we should wait
just
to
yet.
celebrate until it's all over.
Oh, yeah. I guess you're right.
You're agreeing with me? Are you sick? Are rabbits going to start flying?
Considering we've seen a gigantic fortress fly, I wouldn't put it past them.
Honestly, though, are you feeling okay?
Something could happen at any moment. I just want to make sure I don't leave anything unsaid.
Quit with the pessimism. We'll be fine. I know it.
Always positive, huh, bro? I like it.
Thanks, I think.
Once this whole thing is over, you two gotta come back to Sprite Village so I can show you around.
No tricks, and I'll accept.
Wait, you mean you don't want to be pranked? Well, I guess I can find something else for us to do.
Wah, wah.
Hey now.
Alrighty, let's get going.
But yeah, spoiler alert, something does happen to the sprite. Then again, if anyone has played Secret of Mana, you would already know that.
One.
And still more. Probably now talking about Randy's mom or what have you.
My mother was
There we
the
go.
mana tree. And my father was the legendary Saren.
Are you okay?
There's just so much to take in.
Not surprised this whole thing threw you for a loop, bro.
Is there anything we can do?
Yeah, just say the word.
I still haven't processed everything my mother said. But I do know one thing for sure.
Which is?
No matter who I am, and no matter what my fate,
There's no fate but what we make. Something that Kyle Reese said during the Terminator series?
through all the hard and fun times that we've had on this journey, you two have supported me the whole time.
Oh, that too.
Of course, bro.
And together, we're gonna save the world.
We'll finish this.
Thanks, guys. As a son of the Mana Tribe, I will fulfill the wishes of my people and stop the destruction of the world.
Maybe at some point, I'll actually give Trials of Mana a go through. I'm curious if it'll be the remake or the original Seiken Detsu 3.
One
I
night.
probably mispronounced it, but whatever. Insert Mana name here, 3. We'll say that.
Have we got everything we need?
You might be a hero, but you're still as disorganized as ever.
Lay off. I'm nervous.
If you could just not be nervous for the most important battle of our lives, that'd be great.
Hey, you look just as scared. Sure you won't run away?
Ha! Never! Sis, you better be ready. Don't mix up your magic or anything.
Since when have I mixed up my magic?
Just be sure to heal me and not attack me, okay?
I told you, I don't mix up my magic. You try healing for a change.
I was kidding.
What a
Of
simpleton.
course.
I'm just kidding too.
Oh, good.
Come on, bro!
Ready?
All right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Now, honestly, I would be surprised if this wasn't the last bit of extra dialogue, because this would actually make the most sense that it is the final bit of dialogue that would lead you into the final fortress. Let's see if that really is the case or not.
One.
Yep, that's the last one. But seriously though, 20 minutes. Comcap, yes, Comcrap, couldn't have waited 20 minutes to make sure that I got this out of the way. Just a quick check through weapons. See, axe and claws, just to make doubly sure that it is indeed the case. So yeah, gotten all the weapon orbs from all the enemies, locations, what have you. So now, it's all just a matter of getting to certain enemies that will drop certain mana stuff. Thankfully, I do have the RPG Classics Shrine of Secret of Mana up, so I can tell what monsters have what in order to find out how to get those. So, yeah, at this point, there's really nothing else left for me to do except ride this all the way out into the end. But, yeah. With that said, that's gonna do it for me. When we come back to the stream, you'll see all of my weapons at level 9 along the way, and also all my spells up to level 8, I believe memory serves. Maybe that too could be a level 9. I don't know. I've never really taken the opportunity to grind out for that sort of bit there. But yeah, that'll do it for me, folks. With that said, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and special thanks to those who stuck around throughout the stream, even after the whole Comcrap fiasco bit. So, I really don't feel like raiding anyone, especially after all that. So let me just see if there's anyone I could give quick shoutouts to. I know of a couple people to give shoutouts to. Alright. Why don't we start this off by giving a shout out to Timothy Bishop, aka Nintendo Free Son, who is currently playing some Banjo-Kazooie. And I'll also give a shout out to Over the Gun, Says Retro, playing Rondo of Blood, or was it Dracula X? Okay, it's Dracula X. I don't know why I thought it was, Rondo Blood. I guess the Dracula X is part of the same Chronicle bits there. Also give a quick shout out to, Rune Sephiroth, who is currently speedrunning some Mega Man X4. And Pan Anning didn't have enough people in order to continue his Serious Sam playthrough, so he's just casually playing some Romance of the Three Kingdoms 8 right now. But yeah, that's going to do it for me today. Tomorrow we will continue with Mega Man ZX Advent. I don't know if this one is going to be enough for us to actually beat the game next time, but one thing's for certain, if it doesn't get us close enough to beat the game, we will at the very least be very, very, very close to doing so. Which is much like next stream of Secret of Mana, it will most definitely be into that. And if it ends too quickly, I might need to find a backup plan, but I will worry about that for next time. So until then, folks, take care and see you all later. But yeah, I've got nothing else. So until then, I leave you with a song of my people doing their angry rain dance.